And when you start talking to Jesus stuff, then I need to be heading in a different direction. But for her, it wasn't a means of pushing back against Elisha for understanding his close relationship with God. It was a means for her to say, well, listen, since you are a man of God, I want to do something for you because of who you are in God. And respectfully took the matter to her husband and said, let us build a room for him for his lodging. Let us ensure that he has a bed to lay down, and let us ensure that he has a table to write on when he needs to, a stool to sit down on, and a lamp to be able to work even in the darkness of night. She was very thoughtful and considerate as a woman in respect to the things of God. And unlike most people, she didn't ask for anything in return. No, they asked her, well, what is it that you need? Or what is it that we can do for you? Can we give you greater status by mentioning your name to the king? Or give you greater protections by mentioning your kindness to the captain of the military? She said, nope, I'm good. My family is taking really good care of me. We see that she was content with what she had in life. Many people would have longed for the opportunity to have the man of God ask them, what is it that you need? Or what is it that I can do for you? No, she did not look at this as an opportunity for her own personal gain, but rather she did it from the kindness and the generosity of her heart. That is why I take the time whenever the Lord allows me to see someone who is just a giver, I just say thank you. And Lord, I pray that you would allow me to recognize the givers to say thank you. Because oftentimes people who give without little to no expectation in return are not really appreciated. But she didn't do it for anything in return. She did it because she loved God and she respected the man of God and wanted to make his journey just a little bit easier. But in the midst of her good character, in the midst of her generosity, in the midst of her kindness, in the midst of her selflessness and her giving, she still was lacking because she had no son. And during that time, not having a son is more than just not having a son or just a male child. It really spoke to what your future would end up becoming because, one, there's no one to carry on the family name. We already know that her husband is aging. We already know that her husband has servants, so they have wealth. So all of the wealth that has been accumulated over the course of their lifetime will likely fall into the hands of the top servant or steward in his household during that day. There may have been some cultural changes because it doesn't state that they were Jewish, they were from Sunem, but at the same time, culturally in that age, that's usually how things worked. So to not have a son literally means when I leave this earth, pretty much everything ends